Good evening, viewers. Welcome at the Hammerheart headquarters. This is where we stock CDs, LPs. This is where we get our new products in. This is what we do. This is what our passion is all about. Releasing recordings. It's our 25th anniversary. Hammerheart Records started out in 1995, so with 25 years. And we would have never made it this far without your support. Thank you very much and enjoy watching this video. Okay, the first thing that I would like to talk about in this video is an album that we originally released in September 2018, but there was some legal issues, some misunderstandings, but by now we finally did it, and I'm talking here about this classic album by the mighty Malevolent creation. This is their first album, The 10 Commandments, and the Hammerheart team has redone this album from scratch. We got the original artwork in high quality from Dan Seagrave. All the recordings on this legendary album were remastered by Erwin Hermse at Toonshad Studios. And yeah, well, I mean, finally we have all the various formats in our hands. Obviously we did a double CD. CD number 1 has the album, and on the bonus disc there is all the demo material. You can get a regular LP on black vinyl, as I will show you, 180 grams high quality vinyl, a high quality sleeve, beautiful insert sheet, photos, lyrics, everything that you want. Obviously we have the highly collectible, whoa, that was some flyer stuff, only 100 pieces on clear vinyl. Get it before it gets extremely expensive on Discogs or on eBay. And the edition that me myself is most proud about is a double LP. We did 2 different ones. They have a bonus vinyl in them. An edition on gold vinyl. And another edition that I really like because the color is very fitting to the artwork is this, what you call that, violet, neon violet. And to round that one up, we put it in a 5mm sleeve, so you have the 2 records in one sleeve. Obviously lyrics included, and because we got the fantastic artwork from Mr. Seagrave himself, we decided to put it in on a huge poster, and I guarantee you our cover artwork shows more detail than the original on Roadrunner Records from 1991. We also made high quality shirts. Actually, we made shirts on all 3 classic Malevolent creation albums, but I'm showing you the one that we are promoting right now, the 10 Commandments, with a back print. And the shirt is just as the vinyls and the CDs available in our web shop. Okay, I mean, to talk about the music in this recording, on this recording, doesn't really make sense. Everybody into this kind of music, into the classic death metal stuff from Florida, knows this album. This is our version, it's the definitive version, it's the version you should get. Hurry up, soon sold out. I'm gonna talk about some stuff that we're releasing in the near future. And the first thing that I would like to talk about is an album that became 10 years old this year. And after the band told us that they would be most likely playing some shows to celebrate the 10th anniversary of this album, we decided to do a reissue. We'll get double LPs, we'll get CDs, they are not in yet. The thing we got in right now is a cassette for people who were born after the year 2000. Yeah, it's a format that has made a little comeback. We do 100 copies, so it will be highly collectible. The Hooded Menace album that we're talking about is Never Cross the Dead. It's seen by most people in the death doom metal scene as the highlight in the career of Hooded Menace. After this album, they signed to Relapse. After a couple of releases on Relapse, they signed with Season of Mist, and they're still doing fine. But yeah, I would say this is so far their best album. Maybe the future will bring a better one. To make it more old school even, Lasse, who is the captain on the ship, on the battleship Hooded Menace, gave us the right to do some merchandise. We did some t-shirts, but because Hooded Menace is a very old school kind of doom death metal band, if you don't know them, yeah, they sound a little bit like Winter, they sound a little bit like Celtic Frost, like Asphyx. We decided to do it old school all the way, and we made long sleeves. You see, print on the sleeve, and it's almost like this t-shirt design is similar to a one I would have bought at a Bolt Thrower concert in 1991. So it's all old school, all the way. Hooded Menace, Never Cross the Dead, coming at you in March 2020. Now we're gonna talk about something very, very serious. A couple of years ago, I think 2018, I got the opportunity, thanks to my buddy Steve Beatty at Plastic Cat, to do 2 albums as a picture disc. And I was so happy because both these albums by Holy Terror were albums that I listened to when I was 16, 17, 18 years old. Especially this one, Mind Wars. But Terror and Submission is almost an equally great album. I was so happy to do them, and yeah, running a record label is not always easy, because it seems sometimes that aside from me, there is nobody else, you know, because I thought everybody would go crazy, everybody would like to have the 2 Holy Terror classic thrash metal albums as beautiful picture discs. I'm gonna show you. You know, I mean, the sound is great, because nowadays the sound on picture disc is really, really good. I mean, and to have this one on your wall, I mean, Mind Wars, I mean, maybe, possibly one of the best thrash metal albums ever released. I mean, it's a beauty. I mean, the other one, Terror and Submission, an equally great album. I mean, put it on your record player or put it on your wall. And okay, all in all, yeah, we sold some, but I'm still a little bit surprised. I'm a little bit disappointed that not as many people as I thought immediately jumped on this record and bought it. But we still have some in our shop. And if you missed out, I would buy these 2 classic thrash metal albums straight away. Your collection is not complete without these. We're reaching the end of the first video that we did. It probably didn't look too good, and yeah, you probably been laughing your ass off of all the bullshit that I talked about, but everybody's got to learn sometime. Let me see, what else? Yeah, this is more stock, and I think I'm gonna take a little walk. The camera people are getting extremely scared. Ooh, almost damaged now. Damage control. Everything is still okay. And I'm gonna do like, I'm moving that way very spontaneously, but I want to end at a certain record that I want to show you. So yeah, it has to look spontaneously. Whoa! This is an album we also released this month, and yeah, we'll try to do it regularly, but this is an album that is selling pretty fast. I think we did it on green vinyl, and I'm looking, but I don't see any left. There might be a few left in the shop. This is the first Vile album with a very brutal cover. Everybody knows this album, Stench of the Deceased. And yeah, if I was you and you're into Cannibal Corpse, Suffocation, you know, that kind of music, you should get it. A thing that I also want to tell you before we say goodbye today is that a band I'm very, very proud to have on my label is the band Deadhead. You know, thrash metal band from the Netherlands, started out by the end of the 80s. If you ask me, they should have been as big as Sepultura. Well, at least as big as Merciless, Sadist. I don't know why they never became that big. Maybe they were a bit unlucky. But how cool is it that a band has some money left at the end of the year, makes their own promo samplers, and we're putting these in with our orders, you know. So there is some exclusive tracks. I mean, even for the die-hard Deadhead fan, this is a nice little thing. If we have some stickers, we'll throw them in. And yeah, that's all for the first time. Stay safe, stay happy, listen to metal, and talk to you next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.